Spamming the Sebs, tipping Seb. I think everybody in the game just tips Seb. I mean, it's free levels. Right, must be great. Except for Tim. It's got to be a rebel.
I wonder if he got paid for Valve using his name like this.
Would be nice. For each purchase, he gets a percentage for the Seb, especially when it gets into that 2,000 Battle Pass level range where you're just yelling Seb forever.
I mean, every single time someone uses the Seb emote, I feel like $1 gets added to Seb's money pool.
3 heroes here for OG. Good fissure, blocking an AU. That should be first blood here. Fate comes in. They've got the toss, and one more shot will come in. First blood here for Thompson. OG starting the game right. As on top of getting that first blood, they're going to pick up 3 bounty runes.
And we see the results here. And as a result of that, he instantly has his bottle. We spoke about Tiny needing some momentum, but getting first blood, well, that helps a lot.
A lot of damage being thrown out here. Just by having that fissure as well as the ignite early, Tim's sitting at about half health, as is AU. It's this trialing up against Anna and Sakshka, but moving over towards mid is Jarak, so you want to be able to find that early fissure, help out Thompson continually as he got that first blood, and here it is. Oh, looking for the fissure, but Armel starts going, instead of back towards the river, down towards this bottom lane through the lane area, and now in trouble. As the avalanche comes in, he's got the refraction. Is it going to be enough? No. Thompson now, back-to-back kills, gets first blood.
Rotation by Jerax, recognizing that they don't really have any kill potential top, as I'm seeing that. Looks like they don't really have any potential here.
Stormhammer coming in. Tim's just throwing pot shots at Jarak. He needs to be very careful. He's one shot from dead, and AU gets it off. He gets low. He runs away. Anna now, he's struggling a little bit, running away from Gabby as well as Tim's. He needs to find an escape, and finally Jarak comes back. He's able to survive as he morphs into strength and keeps himself up.
Level 1 Moef is so weak. You could see him sweating.
He's made of water. It's not sweat.
Good one. Another great fish. Are they gonna have enough damage to kill this
Stroke of Fate, though, is doing so much, and now they've got the Inkswell. They're turning it around right onto the Ogre Magi. They'll get yet another kill in this top lane, and the Shackle comes in, locking down Jerax. They kill off Anna. This could just be 3 kills over top, a full cleanup, potentially, for TNC. They've got the Stormhammer, the Mango's eaten. There's the stun onto Jerax. Double kill for Gabby, and they clean up 1, 2, 3. As easy as ABC here for them, but Tim's win runs away. So yeah, they lose. Nothing here.
Anna was so close. Thompson being very low here.
Needs to be careful. Armel doing a lot of damage. Otuki was looking for the toss back to Jerax, but misses it, and in turn is very dead. That is
very well
something you
played by
cannot
Armel.
botch.
I was looking at his mid lane, and it looked like the side blades were actually homing missiles. They seem to connect every single time.
He gets the Tiny low enough where Tiny makes a desperation play to throw the TA under the tower. And he knew if he messed it up, he was going to give up. The Tiny giving up a kill there to Armel. Top's not going well, and it might even be getting worse as Anna trying to get out of this one. Gabby's got Stormhammer in 2 seconds. They'll bring over the Ogre Magi, the wind run over. Gabby gets another kill here, and it is Anna's lane crumbling once again in back-to-back games.
This is the downside of going for the adaptive strike at level 2. You have a lot of harassment, you have some good kill potential, but when they go on you, you're super vulnerable.
Staying aggressive in this top lane. Here you look for the Stroke of Fate. Anna attacking both Gabby and Tim's, trying to deter them under this tier 1 tower. The side of OG. He's close to level 6, and Cuckoo Fissure comes out as well as the Sprout to keep him next to both Jerax and himself. But it's not going to matter. He'll go into the Sandstorm, have control of this bounty rune, pick it up, and...
What a cool cat.
All 4 bounty runes. No, 2 bounty runes. Sorry, bottled on 2 of them. Going the way of TNC. But the stun comes out here onto Gabby. The Inkswell, they're trying to run down both Ana as well as this Ogre Magi of Sakshka. But the Storm Hammer comes in. The Adaptive Strike had pushed him back so he didn't get stunned up on the Morphling. However, they still get the kill. And this is another kill over top. They'll try to turn it around as Jerax comes in. AU getting hit by that Adaptive Strike, and Ana gets himself a kill. Meanwhile, Seb kills off Tims.
Very nice rotation by Seb. He got his level 6 and he instantly makes 2 kills happen in the side lane. On mid, Thompson getting very low, just 1 more hit.
Oh, the trap.
Looks like he's gonna be fine for now.
They've got AU coming in again with the Stroke of Fate. Thompson is playing on the edge here, staying this close, this low. And he gets hit by the Burrow Strike and will end up dying to Cuckoo, who makes the rotation over.
10 minutes for the Shaker and maybe 5 for the Tiny, which means that the next few minutes are pretty much free for TNC.
As comes out from Seb, and now the fissure to block Tims from able to run away, or being able to run away. One more shot and Tims will end up falling. The power shot comes through. They've got the Inkswell, not going to land on anybody on the side of OG. They've got 3 heroes rotating over to help out this Windrunner who ended up falling. We'll see if TNC can make anything happen in a return kill on the exit of OG, but unfortunately, OG are able to escape with that one. Unfortunately for TNC, but beneficially for OG.
I'm surprised TNC stopped chasing that. They knew that the Shaker wasn't level 6 yet, and the Tiny isn't exactly scary either. But
Tier 1 tower. And Seb trying to pressure, look for this courier that has been shielded up. They are coming over like they want to make a play under the Tier 1 tower. Let's see what they're able to do. There's the Sentry Ward placed. Now Cuckoo's been spotted. He'll morph into the Sand King. Burrow Strike comes out, but now the Burrow Strike back at Ana. And they still spot him. He's still under the Sentry, but he's just able to TP away. However, you know, they don't get that kill. They'll be able to take the Tier 1 tower, so they get something for pressure over bottom.
I think that was a misclick from Ana. He had the Strength Adaptive Strike ready as well to cancel the TP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So we'll see how willing OG are. Kind of just sit back and if TNC.
Setting up for Thompson.
Yeah, blink forward, Meld Strike tosses him back. So Trap slowing him down. Tim's coming over, and the Shackle through onto the creep hits this Tiny. Thompson throws the Avalanche out. Stroke of Fate will miss. Thompson's still alive for now, trying to run his way out of this one. The Ink's 12, but the Blink Meld Strike Soulbind also used. And they will finally chase and kill this Tiny.
That was such a nice Shackle. Really well done by Tims.
It does look like OG's trying to set up. They still have this ward here spotting Armel. It's spotted AU, so they know that they're nearby, and Thompson looking to use this blink, this fresh blink, and there it is. Blink toss right into the hands of the Ogre Magi as well as the Earthshaker. They'll bring in Seb. The power shot comes in as well as the Soulbind of the Shackle. The silence is through. Armel ends up dying. They'll look as Seb continuing to chase on to AU. He's got the Inkswell on top of him. The trap slows them up, but the blink forward coming in from Thompson continuing on to AU. The Avalanche is used and not getting to that shrine. They'll take out a second. So OG show off the blink. They get 2 for it, and the fresh blink paying off already.
This game is almost even.
They're looking to go after Gabby. Seb moves over, and Gabby just backs off, so now they'll try for the Tier 1 mid. Cuckoo, he's just got his blink as well, so they're trying to debut a blink here. Blink, Burrow Strike lands on 2 as well as the Shackle. They've got the Storm Hammer. They are stun locking the side of OG. The Avalanche is going to be thrown out, which finally hits on a Cuckoo. As TNC give chase for a moment, they get the kill here onto the Ogre Magi, and 5 heroes over mid for TNC. All the while, Ana just trying to farm as much as he can. OG trying to buy him some time. Blue look for the Tier 1 tower, the Blink Burrow Strike. God Strength use power shot coming in. Armel gets the kill on a Seb. They lock him in pretty well, and Gabby he's in trouble. The Stormhammer comes in, the adaptive strike from Ana to get the kill. So a great trade there from OG. Waveform forward, now their eyes are on the Windrunner. The Shackle locks in both the Tiny as well as the Morphling. Jerax coming in, he's got the Fissure available, will land the stun, the blink forward from Thompson, Avalanche toss, and now he'll morph into this Sven, throw the Stormhammer, get the kill, and it looks decent for OG, but they still lose the Ogre mid. Very well done there by OG to grab a lot of net worth back in their favor. And Ana now sitting top of the net worth. They have made so much space for this Morphling.
Ooh,
Epicenter over mid. Burrow strike. Armel here. Meld strike comes in and a quick kill on the Jerax. It's Epicenter used there
has so much burst damage. And it's always very interesting to see a situation like this where both teams are just really confident in their scaling.
Blink, Avalanche, toss, right onto Gabby, the adaptive strike. They stun lock him, and they get the kill. Now they'll look for more. The Stroke comes in. The waveform's going to be used by Ana to move forward onto AU. They'll grab a second. Thompson moving so quickly towards Cuckoo. The blink just gets away. Avalanche onto Tim's. But a little bit further back, Cuckoo is back in the hands of OG, and they will get themselves a third. Double kill for Ana, and OG are starting to snowball.
I feel like this is one of the biggest strengths for OG. They're so good at recognizing which fights they can take and when a hero is out of position. Even when they're behind or it's completely even, it can feel like OG is leading by so much just because of the fights they take.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So TNC now need to be the ones who hold on. Did not go well for them over in that mid-exchange, but it was such a good job there from OG to get to Gabby. Avalanche toss. I mean, they're looking to keep the pressure on. They've smoked up.
I have to give a lot of props to Ana. He's just so good at, like, not being a presence on the map at all. Just farming jungle, sometimes farming lanes, and then when it counts, he is there and he delivers.
Echo Slam here, used onto the Sand King. Avalanche with the Fissure. There's the toss again, locking him in, waiting for Ana to just take that last hit and get the kill. He's now unstoppable as they grab themselves yet another. It was Echo Slam committed to that one, but OG will pressure over mid. Look to take a tier 2.
Yeah, you're super happy to use an Echo Slam for that. It should secure the tier 2 for them, which is another pretty damn important tower.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle
while Sev is in what they're bringing to the table. So they'll have these BKBs, they'll have the Deso, the Blinks, the ability to maybe take down these OG heroes, but getting a little too far forward is Gabby the Blink. Avalanche toss, BKB's going to be forced out. The Burrow Strike hits here onto the Tiny, and they've got the Shackle. It'll land on the tree behind him with the Spirit Vessel on top. Thompson ends up falling. So they get a great kill there over mid. What looked like it might have been a misstep from Gabby to move a little too far forward, knowing that the Tiny was there ready with a Blink, but it works out in their favor with the follow-up that they were bringing.
You could see Ana being very hesitant to commit for that one. It's because he didn't see the sand. Jerax has to see this thing, so he sees Armel.
Armel, there's the Fissure. Sev's going to be coming over as well. Ana, they've got the Solar Crest placed in from Sev. Armel taking a lot of damage here and unable to survive with the E-Blade Shotgun to the face of this TA.
He's picking out the ward, but little did he know that Jerax was just in this next to him.
Might be another one here. AU Inkswell will pop, stun up the Morphling, but they've got the Fissure and they've got the kill here for Thompson. So another pick off for OG. They're just grabbing towers and they're continuing forward. Tims has to be very careful. The E-Blade Adaptive Strike gonna get yet another kill. They didn't even have the tier 2 the moment they went for that, but they got the tier 2 as they were pressuring the high ground. They get the buyback from the Grimstroke, and all of a sudden this is looking really shaky for TNC, despite being down only 4th. How much Ana is doing. He'll waveform forward aggressively, and whoa, just getting hit with that E-Blade as well as the Adaptive Strike. He just bought back EPICENTER will be charged up. The Burrow Strike lands on a 2. Armel trying to follow it up with the Meld Strike. Topson getting low. The Fissure hits. Topson still alive. The waveform forward from Ana. And now he's tossed up. They've got the Refraction. Trying to hide. Meld Strike finally taking out the Tiny. But he's stunned up and in a lot of trouble. Armel needs to get out of this one. But the Echo Slam committed. Jerax gets the kill. And they will take out the TA dead for 50 seconds. Oh, Blink Burrow Strike as well as the Shackle. Jerax goes down. They've shackled up Seb. They'll buy back on the Earthshaker. But TNC need to be very careful. Cuckoo's been spotted. He's under the Sentry Ward, and they take out this Sand King. Oh, man. OG just continuing to find one after the other. The buybacks coming in from TNC. And they die again, unfortunately. Now they're going to lose this mid-set of racks.
They might even go further. There's no buyback.
Fissure just on the edge. Tim's pop the Lincolns. They've thrown the Shackle, but Tim's unable to survive, dead for 46.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Looks like OG is satisfied with just getting this one set of wrecks. They know that the Aegis is gonna last for a while longer, so there is no rush here. Too much. She's struggling so much in these fights because she doesn't have a BKB yet, and at the same time she can't really non-fight this more thing.
Blink Stormhammer, Cuckoo over, Blink Burrow Strike coming in as well as the Meld Strike. Seb able to survive. The Fissure hits on a 3. Teams comes over with the Shackle. It's not going to land on anybody, but they'll still get the kill. Ana comes in with the E-Blade, Adaptive Strike, Fissure again, and Tim's ends up falling. But the Inkswell trying to stun up this Morphling long enough so TNC can get back into this one. EPICENTER going to be thrown down. Topson ends up dying. They'll look for another one in Sakshka. They'll get themselves the Ogre Magi. They'll look over at Ana, who morphs into the Earthshaker and throws out a Fissure. Ana still trying to run the waveform away, but they are keeping up. They're doing quite a bit of damage. The Shackle comes in. The Lincolns will be popped. The Stroke of Fate, and finally the Aegis will be popped. Can Jerax help out enough? There's the Burrow Strike, Meld Strike coming in. They've got the silence through from this Grimstroke onto Ana, and will finally take him out. It's a 10-time spree going the way of Armel, which he desperately needed, and now they're looking for even more. They look over at Topson. They've got the Burrow Strike, Stormhammer, and everybody from TNC is getting into this one. It was just a 7,000 net worth lead a second ago. We're back at even. OG have thrown everything away to TNC.
Beautifully capitalized by TNC. They recognized that that was a choke point, and they just got off all of their control spells in that one confined space, and OG just melt tanked the guy. He's just basically a bloodlust with 1900 HP, which is all they need, kinda. Ooh, this is scary though.
Stormhammer, Meld Strike, Fissure's gonna be a complete whiff.
1900 HP, 13 IMI. Dead in the fountain.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You know, he could have had that Midas there.
I mean, it's a win-win. Either he destroys people or he does absolutely nothing and Reddit is happy.
Well, we'll see how it ends up. Blink Burrow Strike that's going into the Earthshaker. Just get two-shot is Jerax, and now they've got the silence here onto the Morphling. He's trying to get away from the side of TNC. Gabby controlling him. There is the E-Blade he's on to this Morphling, but he's unable to get away despite trying to get himself out. AU gets the kill on Ana. They look for more. Seb surrounded by these heroes on the side of TNC, but he is in a bad spot. Topson using that axe. It's not doing anything. And Seb just nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, ends up dying. 3 heroes, 4 heroes gone on OG. And TNC right back with the lead.
That was the ideal start for TNC. First they found the Ogre, then they take down Jerax on his Shaker, then they find Morphling, and it's all 1 by 1. Now they could try to force a buyback, but at the same time Roche has spawned. It's Papa Gabe and thanking you for high-level battle passes.
Just nothing OG can do for that. I mean, they were down to just the Ogre and just the Tiny. I mean, what is Topson going to do? You can't stop them from picking up this Aegis. Now they've got the second life here on Armel. I think we haven't really seen all game, as TNC had been the ones trying to defend as long as they could to find themselves in a good spot. They lost the mid-tier 3 and Ceterax very early on, and Now TNC are the ones pressuring OG. Stun comes out, Blink, Burrow Strike, Meld Strike coming in onto the Ogre Magi, the Power Shot, as well as the Storm Hammer finally lands. They'll throw the Fissure. Jarek's on the back lines, maybe looking for a potential Echo Slam. He's got it up and ready. They've Yules up Seb. Still not trying to engage just yet. They find Tims. They've got the Solar Crest on him. They do quite a bit of damage. The Waveform forward with the Burrow Strike. They'll get the kill, and now the link is going to be popped. Gabby comes in with the BKB. The Storm Hammer comes through with the Morphling. Let's see if they can get the kill onto the Ana. Onto Ana. Buyback comes out from the Ogre Magi as well as the Windrunner. They've tossed up Seb. Meld Strike. Not doing enough there, and TNC trying to disengage. Thompson blinks forward. He's got the Avalanche, goes into the ult, but they've got themselves this Shackle Shot. The Echo Slam coming out here from Jarek. Seb from behind them. They'll pop the Aegis. The silence finally comes back to AU. They get the kill into Gabby. He's going to be dead for 93 seconds. He's got buyback. OG continuing to chase the force that forward. Look for the Fissure. They've got him into the Sprout. Back into the ult, throwing these trees that he sprouted around him. They don't find another one. Gabby is the only casualty here after they got Tims to buy back. And they also popped that Aegis.
Did you see that? Ana actually managed to use the tree volley from Tiny. I didn't know you could use it when you're more
double tree volley,
but I guess it makes sense. It isn't an ultimate, and you have Aghanim.
Shackle lands on a step. They're going to charge up the Epicenter. Blink forward. That's going to be the Burrow Strike. That's going to land on a 2. And now BKB is going to be popped by Armel, trying to hold on. His Sven's going to be coming back in 4 seconds' time. They take out Ana, dead for 90. Now OG need to try and get out of this one. The BKB is going to be popped by Seb. He'll also TP out. So look for the Ogre Magi. Burrow Strike misses as Sakshka trying to weave his way through the trees, but there's no way out of the hands of TNC on this one. And they will get themselves a second on the exit.
We could see once again, OG was showing signs of life, and then Ana messes up once, he gets low.
Still, they've got Ana as well as the Ogre back. Gabby frontlining on this one. He's got the God Strength. Seb comes in, but the Burrow Strike's going to land here from Cuckoo. Seb needs to be a little bit careful. They've got the Avalanche coming in. They've disarmed this Sven, but the BKB is popped. The Dream Valley coming in. Gabby taking a lot of damage. He'll force the BKB. He's locked in the Sprout, but is able to finally blink away.
I feel like TNC is gonna be pretty happy with that. They didn't get the racks, but they did get a meaningful objective, because now they can take shrines.
Synth.
I would really love... Oh.
Blink, Burrow Strike, Seb in trouble. They've got the Hex to follow it up. There's the Shackle, Meld Strike, Power Shot, and everything there for TNC to grab yet another kill.
Looks like they could be forcing something here. At the same time, Sven ulti is running out, so looks like they probably won't.
So getting close to that level 25, continuing to pressure over towards top. The Fissure lands though. Gabby forcing the BKB out and continuing to jump forward. He's got that gap closed because he's turned into the Earthshaker, who's got the Ags. I mean, Ana's got a free blink here. With a totem, he's hitting so hard. They've got themselves the Shackle Shot. Ana needs to be a little bit careful as the Stork of Fate comes in. He'll try to totem jump again. Armel, Lincoln's pop now jumping away. He's by himself and needs to be careful on the top end of this shrine area. The rest of the team a little bit further down, but finally now regroups with his team.
He has an Arcane Rune, so with the cooldown reduction of his Aghanims, he has a 4-second cooldown Lincoln Sphere while Moef. 4 seconds.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Right, I'm warming up to the idea of the Aghanims for joy.
Yeah.
Top shrine is falling.
And that just
It's
gives
actually
him
kind
a
of
big
cool,
jump.
because if you buy a BKB and you use it while Moef, you also could be an Aghanims, could be a refresher, but it's gonna be a big deal either way.
Yeah, that's what it should come down to. The True Volley giving up his positioning there. They know where they are as the smoke is out from TNC. They've swapped spots. And, oh, Ana, Lincoln's pop, Inkswell. He's trying to get out of this one. Armel moves forward. He's got the Hex, but they've also got the stun that's going to come through on the Gabby. He's yet to pop that BKB. He'll be able to echo, or totem out of here. And now Seb with the BKB popped as well as Armel. The Echo Slam comes in, but it's not really that effective. They've got themselves the Avalanche as well as the Burrow Strike coming around. Seb on the back lines, and Jarek's taking a lot of damage as they'll finally get the kill here on AU, but Jarek's falls, as does Armel. Look forward and ooh, totem. Jumping, trying to keep up with Tims. Here comes Seb. They'll sprout him up. Tims just go, oh, Jesus. The totem shot from Ana destroys him.
This morphling Aghanims with the Earthshaker. In we
Disgusting. Blink Burrow Strike landing on the 2. They've got the silence through on the top sin. Let's see if they can do anything with this. The buyback comes out from Armel. They've got the waveform forward. Gabby trying to do it again. The Stormhammer hits on a 2. He's starting to hit away the buyback as they've lost Cuckoo. They've got themselves the Hex and a Morphling, but it's not going to be enough. He's able to back off. Soulbind comes in, starting the tree volley. Godstrength going to be popped here by Gabby. There's the Stroke of Fate. Up in the air is Topson. Meltstrike comes in. They are defending, but is it going to be enough? Ogre Magi trying to give up his life so the rest of OG can get out of here. Anna, though, he'll back off as he sees Topson die and 2 heroes dead on OG.
With that, Armel does hit the 25 now, and we see him getting kited more and more in these fights. Looks like OG isn't willing
Wing
to
Burrow
use the
Strike.
buyback.
That's going to land here on the Jerax. They got the figure coming out from Anna as well as the E-Blade through onto the Sand King, but Jerax is dead. He does have buyback, but 3 heroes gone right now for OG. And the Aegis, Refresher Shard picked up for TNC.
Still very far away. They have 2 sets of Rex on OG, but they attempt this.
Got the help of Seb and Sachka on this Ogre Magi, but Cliff comes out. The BKB is going to be popped here by Gabby. They'll sprout him up, trying to keep this Rax alive, and they start to blink away. They will attempt to exit. BKB's committed to this TP out.
They really want to make sure they don't lose any heroes there, and I don't blame them. Potentially get Megas here, which would be huge.
OG starting to posture over bottom despite not having the Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard. Like you said, they want these buybacks. There's a Blink Burrow Strike coming in, but the Fidget's going to come out from Derek. He's going to be popped by Gabby as well as Armel. They'll take out Anna so quickly. He's got buyback. Godstrength's going to be popped here by Gabby looking for this Ogre Magi. They'll blink forward. Stun comes out on the teams. Not sure if it's going to matter. Burrow Strike in. They've locked him down. They'll get the kill. 2 heroes gone on OG, and they will pay for their pressure. Topson now needs to run. Cuckoo might be able to close the gap, but he doesn't have Blink for 8 more seconds. He uses the Burrow Strike. They shoot a line up. They've got themselves the Yules. And they've got the lockdown here for Topson. There's Godstrength once again with the Refresher Shard being popped here by Gabby. Sprout blocking Topson away and with the side of TNC, but he is still alive. BKB finally popped by Gabby. They'll get the kill onto this tiny takeout 3 as they try to disengage, and TNC come out ahead on that engagement.
TNC, they want something, but at the same time, they still don't have these buybacks. So even now, with 3 heroes down, 5 heroes up, Aegis up, they're still hesitant.
They've got the Sprout, they've got the Hex, trying to move forward. Armel forced to pop that BKB. And Fissure hits on the AU. They've got the Avalanche to follow it up and get the kill. Seb will get credit for that one. They'll get one of their own, dead for 106 seconds.
People using Sep, it's in-game gold as well.
He's up on the Sin by 4,000 net worth. He has done so well this game. But yet still TNC looking pretty close to pulling it all the way back from where it once was. I would say the midway mark when OG had an 11,000 net worth lead. Shackle comes out onto Seb. We'll see if they can follow it up. Now they've got the Hex as well as the Spirit Vessel. BKB is going to be popped by Armel. The Burrow Strike lands onto Seb. They've got the E-Blade thrown from Anna to Seb, but is it going to be enough? Gabby moving forward. They'll get the kill. He's going to be dead. He'll buy back immediately. The Avalanche comes in. They've also got the Shackle. That's going to lock in Anna, who's in trouble once again. They've got the damage. He'll get the kill. He's going to be dead for 100. He'll buy back immediately. They've lost nobody on the side of TNC. Cuckoo moving over. The Fisher's going to be thrown by Jarek. They've got the Silence coming out on Seb. He just bought back. He needs to be careful. Moving forward. His tops for the Avalanche running on the 2. Tim's alive just for a little bit longer. Cuckoo, he ends up dying, but on the front line, his tops and the damage coming in from TNC is just too much. Gabby ends up dying. He'll buy back immediately. Silence is out onto the tiny. The Fisher hits on 3 from Jerax, and now the chase is continuing on from TNC. They'll throw the Stormhammer. They'll get the kill on the top, and they'll look over at Gabby. The Stormhammer is going to be thrown back from Anna onto Gabby, who's able to be saved by the Glimmer Cape. OG trying to disengage here is TNC. They want to finish it off now, knowing that these heroes have fought back. Topson dead for 2 minutes here with no buyback. The Fisher comes through from Jerax. They'll take out Shashka, and now TNC, can they get anything else?
So Only the TA, Windranger, Shaker, and Ogre still have buyback. All the rest bought back.
Or Tim's dead, Gem on the deck. OG get one back there. But Armel coming over. Again, you gotta remember this is Seb who just bought back. Trap's gonna come out, the BKB is gonna be popped here by Seb as well as Armel trying to run the Burrow Strike hits onto the Morphling, and now Armel will go into the middle, but he's hexed up, he's been spotted, they've got the gem, they'll get the kill, Tim's buys back, he's got the Shackle onto two of these heroes, and now Gabby moving over. Oh, Burrow Strike as well as the Storm Hammer, they'll get the kill on Seb and Ada! They just bought back! They're dead for 2 minutes!
There are no buybacks on OG except for Jerax, but still, TNC has to get through all of these towers and all of these buildings to get megas. I'm not sure if they have the time. They could just try to go for the throne as well though. Creeps are coming through the middle lane. This has to be...
There's God Strength, they'll go after the tier 3.
They have
That's
time.
exactly what they're going to do. It's 75 seconds without Seb or Anna. Blink Burrow Strike coming in from Cuckoo. TNC might be able to bring this one back. They'll take out this Earthshaker. He's going to buy back immediately. He's looking for the Echo Summon of his wife, looking for the Echo Summon of his dreams. But they've got the Ancient exposed. And now Gabby moving forward with the God Strength. Shoshka trying to survive here, getting taken out by everybody on the side of TNC. They'll take out the Ancient. They'll get the game. TNC